the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
Go on.
Lift up thy voice
Then
like
he
a
wonders
trumpet.
why his teeth are all missing. Nigga, you ever heard of crack? You never heard of Colgate? Read that again, bro.
Cry loud, spare
That's
not.
why Lord God looking like that. That's a curse. Go on.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up your voice like a trumpet. He asked why we speak so loud. The Lord said to speak loud.
Word.
How we gotta deal with demons like yourself, nigga. Read on.
And show my people
I
their
ain't intimidated.
transgression.
And whenever niggas say he ain't intimidated, that means he's intimidated. Because I ain't not one time walk up to him and I'm gonna punch him in his head. I ain't intimidated, are you? No, you're intimidated by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We speak the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go on.
And show my people their transgressions.
And show them the transgressions, whether you like it or not, nigga. Knuckle. Go on.
And the house of Jacob
Yo,
their sins.
I wonder how he eats corn in the cob. Does he bite it or does he cut it? Hey, read on, bro. Hey, he shook it. I go, like a side of his teeth. Nigga. Fuck you. Yeah, we gonna make fun of you, nigga. Go on.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
Yeah, you go Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, give me some macaroni cat. Sir, I don't think you can manage that. Is that good? You know? Read on, bro.
It's coming back.
Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways.
That's right. And that's talking about the men of the Lord. If you're a true man of the Lord, you're going to be seeking the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and seeking the true breakdown to the scriptures.
That's right.
That dude was a demon. But you know what? We're going to answer questions. You answer questions, we're going to answer it according to the scriptures. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here, man. Simple. That's our job. Dudes that get a job, but that was a job. It's a job. Dealing with these demons, you know? Go on.
As a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the obedience of their power.
Right, and that's talking about the righteous. The ones that don't forsake not the obedience of the Heavenly Father. And with that, another brother can come up, man. Let me get my voice back again. I gotta recharge, brother. Every time I gotta recharge.
It's 2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
Yeah, man, though we be rude in speech, barbaric in speech, unrefined in speech, we not rude in knowledge, man. We know what the hell we talking about up here, man. Okay? Though we use curse words and what you call curse words and rough language, man, that doesn't change the fact that we bringing out the truth, man. We bringing out the words of the Bible, man. So it'll behoove you to listen, or else you're going to have to deal with this, man. You're going to have to deal with this, man. Okay, you can either get used to us talking rough, or you can get used to the Lord's judgment, man.
But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Come on, man. All right, the elders, the brothers, all right, the men of the Lord, we have been thoroughly made manifest unto you in all things, man. We're going to the history, all right, we're going to economics, we're going to current events, we're going to languages, all right, we go into everything dealing with these scriptures, man. And you niggas still come up here and scoff, man. Y'all still come up here and scoff, man. Y'all don't come up here to listen. That guy didn't come up here to listen. The elder was trying to answer his question, he cut him off, man. What the hell is that, man? The scriptures can't keep thy foot without coming to the house of the Lord,
that's why
man.
the Lord said 2/3 of our own people gotta die.
Yeah,
and
man.
we see that shit daily. Daily. But you know what, brother? Don't single this demon out no more. Just keep reading and teaching, man.
God. Yeah. What y'all, let's switch it up, man.
Yeah. Go to prophecy.
What y'all got, man?
Yeah.
I have a right to ask a question.
Hey, he answered your question.
Hey. Leave it alone. Yeah, keep going.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
That's right, man. Okay, so the prophets of the ancient times, the prophets of the old times prophesied both against many countries, man. Okay, go ahead, Art.
Prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
That's right, man. Prophesying against many countries, against great kingdoms of war, of evil, and of pestilence, man. All right, we're not prophesying peace out here, man. We let you people know that great judgment is coming to the world, and it's already happening in your face, man.
Right.
Okay, and it's gonna get worse and worse, man. Of war, of evil, and of pestilence, man. We entered into World War III. All right, evil's happening all over the planet Earth, and you people are not prepared, man. You got more on that?
This is the book of 2 Esdras 15, verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Right, man. We speak in the ears of our people the words of prophecy, man.
Yeah,
Okay?
and for those the ones that sigh and that cry for all the abominations in the midst thereof.
That's right.
That's all. Not for the whole nation. We ain't out here for the black population. The Lord said the majority of the black population gonna die in this fire.
That's right. Right.
We out here for a few good men, the ones that are worthy of this. All right? Scripture says a tree shall be known by its fruit.
right.
A dude come up here like a nigga, this ain't for him. Simple. Go on. And everything's a goddamn joke with a nigga, but it's all right. Until reality hits him. And you see when reality hits him, boy? It's a whole nother story, boy. You know? Read on.
It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy,
Go on.
which I will put in thy mouth.
That's what we're doing out here. And who put these words in our mouth? The Heavenly Father did.
You smart as hell.
This is the Lord's words, not our own words.
Hell, you gave me that look like
Go on.
Saith Yahweh by Shem El Shai, and caused them to be written in paper.
And caused them to be written in paper. Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Bible? The Lord gave the inspiration to his men, and they put it on paper.
That's right.
Tablets, paper. And they were Israelite men.
That's right.
They were not white men.
That's right.
So-called white men.
That's right.
Go on.
It says, and caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
And these words, and brother, we see the prophecies happening daily, man. They are faithful and true. Go on.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Now, Sergeant No Teeth, he can't make us, he can't move us no way. You know? Sergeant None Teeth. Go on.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. You ain't with this, you're gonna die.
That's right. That's right.
We're teaching the words of the Heavenly Father. And again, if somebody comes up and asks a question, we're gonna answer it. If you're a demon, hit the road. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, nigga. Go on.
It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Hey, brother, these plagues, those different diseases. Plagues. Hell, the nuclear fire is a plague. And who's bringing these things? The Lord is bringing them. So you want to laugh, clown around, make a joke, you're going to get caught up in that shit, man. Go on.
It says,
And you know, and these people, they can't see it coming because they're in darkness, man. The Lord got them in darkness. They're in the night.
That's right.
We are not in the night. We're in the day.
That's right.
Go on.
it says, behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
The sword, wars, famine, lack of food, drink. When that hurricanes come, I had a little inkling of that. You try to go to the store and get water, and these lame brains are so accustomed to following the ways of the so-called white men of buying bottled water, they never thought to say, well, let me turn my pipe on and save some water in the jugs. It's the same garbage. I mean, where you think this water came from? For all you know, they probably put the shit in the toilet and then sold it to you. You don't know that. And you can't put it past Esau. Yeah, you should drink water. What? Say that again, brother, on the camera.
You not defile bread
That's right.
among the heathens.
Read on.
Verse 6, it says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and we're seeing that. Look at the signs we got right here. Y'all brothers, some serious signs over here, boy. Right? Hey, go on.
It says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Right, their hurtful works are fulfilled. Esau, the so-called white man, his hurtful works are fulfilled. We're at the end of his rulership, man. Everything he was supposed to do according to prophecy, he's done. The only thing left now is that microchip and these plagues and the race wars to come.
Right.
And that can happen at any moment, man. We're living in that time. All right? I'm going to step down again because, you know, hey, brother, I'm supposed to speak from down here. I know that. But, you know, sometimes you speak from up here by accident. You screw it all up. It's all right. Y'all brothers got it.
The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth near.
Yeah, man. Your day is at hand, man. Okay, all you wicked ass people here in America and all over the world, man, because the scriptures say woe unto the world. Your day is at hand, man. Judgment day is at hand for you people, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another and swords in their hands.
That's right, man. One people shall stand up to fight against another, man. You're going to have civil wars, you're going to have race wars, class wars, and you're going to have world war, man. All right? All these other nations, they're going to fight against one another, man. That's why they're being gathered in the Valley of Jehoshaphat right now, man.
right.
But really, it's just to set up the judgment of the Most High anyway, man.
Right.
Okay, for what you've done to his people, man.
Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men,
Right.
and invading one another.
Yep.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, man. So people gonna be invading one another, man. You know, people that you would think were friends, man. They gonna run up into each other's houses, rob each other, kill each other, man. All right, and probably eat each other, man. That's what's gonna lead to, man. Cannibalism, man. All right, it's gonna be sedition, man. It's gonna be war out here, man. America, when shit goes down, man, America's gonna look like a third world country, man.
That's why I hope it's validated, you know, that during Trump's office, this shit gonna go down because Trump is perfect for that scripture.
Yeah.
They're not gonna regard him. They don't regard him now.
Yeah.
He tell the NFL owners to make sure the NFL players don't kneel. What they do? They kneel.
Yeah.
They tearing down motherfucking statues and shit. Trump saying don't do it. They do it. So they really not gonna give a fuck on what Trump's saying, man. They don't care about Trump. They are gonna take that chip though.
Con. Yeah, man. Trump, again, that's the perfect man to do it when he got elected Time Magazine, the president of the divided states of America, man. He's the perfect guy to do it, man. These people are, this place was already divided when he came into office, and now his ratings and everything, all right, his popularity is going down, man. These people hate him, man. And they hate each other, man. So again, yeah, like the brother was saying, that's perfect, man. The Most High set it up perfectly, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, man, going into martial law, man. You people won't be able to go from one city to another, man. The city's gonna be blocked off, man. All right, because all of the violence, all of the famine, okay, all the food shortages, man. It's gonna get wild out here, man.
That's right.
Okay? Read that again.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, man, the Lord said because of their pride, man, the city shall be troubled. All right, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. You people out here are proud as hell, man. Okay, and the Most High is bringing all these judgments upon America, upon these different cities, upon the whole world, man, because of your pride, man. You people need to be humbled, man. That's what needs to happen, man. Great judgment and more judgment needs to happen for you people to be humbled, all right, before the Lord comes back. And then when the Lord comes back, every knee shall bow, man.
That's right.
Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Skip down to verse 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, says the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, you children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. Yeah, man, the Lord finna deliver y'all people, 2/3 of our people, to death and destruction.
Yeah. Go up above where it says, defile not my sanctuary.
Verse 25, I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary.
Like that to do with no teeth, man. He was defiling the sanctuary. And he's cursed. He said, you don't know what you think he's cursed already. You ain't seen the curses yet, man. You know that, but they ain't no, see, dudes that come up in, they take the thing lightly. We're the prophets of Yahweh about Shem Yahweh Shai. Right. You come up here any kind of way against the men of the Lord, you mark yourself. There's angels all around us right now watching you, man. You know? And this is the sanctuary of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. We right here. This is the Lord's sanctuary. And then you niggas and spicks that come up against here, all you other nations, you Edomites, all of y'all. You're defiling the sanctuary of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
But mainly the 2/3 of our own people. Go on.
Verse 27, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth.
That's right. And then you're going to get caught out in them plagues that's coming. And they're here. What in the old school hip hop, what they used to say? Humming, coming at you. Yeah, it's humming and coming at your asses, man. They're here. You got it.
And you shall remain in them.
And you're going to remain in them. You put a curse on yourself. Go on.
For the Most High shall not deliver you because you have sinned against him.
Right. When you come up against the men of the Lord, guess what? You sinning against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
So we're the mouthpiece of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. What proved that? Every question you ask, we go into the scriptures and breaking it down. But then you talk shit, you do whatever. Throw the words behind you. Guess what? You mark yourself for destruction. Simple. Y'all got it.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 25, verse 32. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
God, evil shall go up from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind from the coast of the earth, man. Talking about them intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right? The Most High is going to allow these other heathens, all right, these heathens to shoot missiles at each other, man, from across the planet, man. And they're going to wipe each other out. Go ahead,
Verse 33. And the slain of Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
Come, man, the Most High's not coming back to play games, man, like the brother brought out earlier, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many, man. It's going to be dead bodies everywhere, man, in the day of the Lord, man. That's right.
They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
Come on, man, it's going to be so many dead bodies, you ain't going to have no place to bury them, man.
And it just says, it's not going to be lamented. Read that part again. Meaning, ain't nobody going to cry for your ass.
Yeah,
There's going to be no funerals.
Yeah.
You know, you go in the ghetto, you got a long funeral because Pookie got shot. There'll be a long train of niggas going to the funeral. Ain't gonna be nobody to lament you when you die this time, because there's gonna be so much dead out here, man.
Right.
Read that again.
It says, they shall not be lamented, neither gathered.
They should not be lamented or gathered. What do you mean gathered? Meaning when they're dead, ain't gonna be nobody to get the dead bodies and put them away or bury them.
That's right.
That's what happens in total war. Nobody's gonna cry for you. Nobody's gonna gather your dead body off the streets. No one.
Nor buried. They shall be dung upon the
Yeah,
ground.
you're gonna be like pieces of shit laid up on your dead bodies. Gonna be likened to pieces of shit. Who's bringing this? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, our Lord and Savior, is bringing this.
That's right.
And that's what it is. All right, that was it on that one. All right, y'all got to do this. Beautiful, but bring them all them scriptures, man. You know.
This is the book of Isaiah,
Keep it moving.
chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's right, man. All right, that's civil war, man. All right, civil war right here in spiritual Egypt, man. All right, city against city, neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, man. One people shall stand up to fight against another people, like it say in the book, 2nd Ezra, man.
Kingdom against kingdom. That goes to show you, man, that these Russians and Americans, they're going to attack each other, man. All right, you can't stop it, man.
That was it on that?
I got a little bit more. Verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsels thereof. Right, man, the Lord's going to destroy America, man. The spirit of Egypt, man. All right? He's going to level this fucking place. All right? Thermonuclear fire is going to hit America. And there's nothing you peons can do about it. All right? It's already written in the scriptures. Pick up a book and read your Bible if you have one. That's it on that, huh?
This is 2nd Ezra, 15th chapter, and I start at the 14th verse. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Break that down. Break that again. Break it down.
All right. The second Ezra, 15th chapter and 14th verse. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Yeah, man, the word woe is an old English word for death and destruction, man.
Right.
So death and destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. This is the people that's living in the society, man. The 2/3 ones that are plugged into the matrix, man. The Lord said death and destruction to y'all, man.
Right.
All right? And to the society in whole, man. That's why it says woe to the world, man. All right? And them that dwell therein, man. So death to this whole society and the people that dwell therein, man. The reason being is because you people refuse to seek the Heavenly Father, man. Y'all so locked into this demonic vibration, man. They refuse to seek the Heavenly Father, man. All right? And the ones that say they're seeking the Heavenly Father, man, they're doing nothing but lip service, man. All right? Talking about, oh, they love God, but in their actions it shows completely opposite, man. Okay? Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Yeah, man, so the swords and the destruction, man, the destruction of this place is nigh, man. Alright, the thermonuclear missiles, man. Alright, martial law, man. Okay, the pestilence, man. The famine. All that is nigh, but sword and destruction, man, it draweth nigh, man. Okay, and one people shall stand up against another, man. The reason being, because that's civil unrest, man. Alright? That's those riots that's gonna happen, man. Reason being is because there's gonna be no food, man.
That's right.
So somebody see, if somebody living on block XYZ knows that their neighbor has been collecting a large amount of groceries, man. Okay? They're gonna go after that, man. And there's a lot of people